Chevy Impala. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. Wow, look at this. This is like just a beautiful baby blue color right here. It's very shiny. You know, this is coming out of their early molds right here. Let's see how close I can get. Just look at the shine right there on this. Very smooth. I remember when I was buying the 58 Impala AMT kit, it was more of a, it was also a baby blue tone, but not like this. It was a different one. I'd have to bring that out next time to show you guys. But check this out. This is super cool right here. This part separates, of course. And then let's pull out the, let's see how this bottom piece is. All right, cool, man. And then right here, it's intact. So let's see if we can wiggle it out. There we go. Get that out. Imagine I break it. I'm like, oh no. I'll set that right there. All right. And then we have the instructions here. Very old school. Check these out right here. Then there's a little insert. Let's look at the insert right here first. There's some information right there regarding instructions for applying white walls. Note. See that right there. AMT Corp. And let's look at the instructions here. I'm going to be very careful with while opening this. Here we have basic assemblies, engine, number 1. Section 2, wheel, chassis. Look at that right there. As we continue on, we get into the interior right there. And then down to the body, as you see there. And let's flip this around now. On the back side, here we have if you're going for the stock version, what to install there. If you're going for that custom version, I've always loved the custom pieces that it comes with. There. And there you have it. So this is the little instruction booklet that you get back in the day right there. Set this in here. Really nice. I mean, man, even the paper, the way it's aged, you know, it's really cool. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the chrome. So this is the chrome sheet that comes with. It looks very clean. Right there. Complete. Maybe like one piece right here fell off, it looks like. And then we have wheels. All right, so let's see the wheels there. See, these wheels are bagged up. I don't think they were probably sold like that in the little bag. And these are tight. Imagine if they were, and I open it, I'm like, let me smell into it. And it smells like back in the day. Takes me back. You got the wheels. These are cool. For that stock look. Or you got those real rear wheels right here. Some big chunky ones. Man, squeezing them, it feels like they got air in them. That's crazy. Nice. All right, here we go. So check it out. Everything's pretty loose in there. All the parts. Here we have the dashboard, the hood. Here, let's pop that in right there. The interior of the doors. We got the 2 seats that it comes with. The bench seat. Let's see. Let's get the doors out first right here. All right, cool. Oh, it's still intact with the with this tree. Sorry. Right there, you can see the skirt still attached. Here, I'm not gonna rip that off. I'm just gonna leave that on right there. The this tree right here. Let's see. There we go. Has the axle there. The A-arms. Some of the springs right there. Man, lots of little parts. The roll, was it the roll bumper? Right there. And then here we have a piece of the exhaust. The other piece is right over here. You can tell a lot of these pieces, like, you know, over time, I mean, this was produced back in the day, you know. Bam. There you have it. So over time, I mean, these things were going to come off, and I'm pretty sure whoever owned this for a long time also at some point was like possibly curious about starting to build it. But it doesn't look built at all, you know. It's just simple pieces that just fall off over time right there. Especially if this thing's being moved around so much, you know. Here's the other door right here. Here we have the engine right there, the engine block. Both sides. Let's see. I've always liked this this front grille. Oh, this like more of a roll pan where you can put the grill in there. And then let's see what else. What else? Ah, look at this. This is just an extra piece of plastic right there from back in the day. And I mean, there's tons, but look at this. This is the sheet that contains the white walls right there. How cool is that? Everything is still intact. Nothing's came off. Maybe I need to clean that right there. It looks like a little smudge. It's all good. Set that there. I'm gonna need to get like a little clear sheet to put that in this way to protect it as well from the elements. Yeah, just a lot of parts. I mean, if you look at the box, you know, we're down to the bare bones right here. There's also, let's look at the glass. So I'm noticing there's like 4 pieces of glass right here. Let's see, let's take a look at the pieces. This looks like the front piece. And then this could be the rear right there. Here, I'll just put those like that for now. Then over here, we have another one that looks like it would be the front piece. I don't know if it came with an extra or maybe whoever owned it tossed in an extra. And then here we have this one here that could also be a rear. But look at the 2 rears. One of them, it has blemishes compared to the other. Right there. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Not to worry. A lot of this stuff, you can buff it out. There's the compounds and stuff that I know for sure I might be able to buff this out, or even by hand using some high grits of God hand, I might be able to buff that out right there, you know. But I mean, my first choice would most likely be the cleaner glass right there. And then here we have the another front bumper. I'm pretty sure it was attached right here over on this side. Here, let me see. Maybe like this. And then it's just snapped off. Put that there. And then here we have the rear tail light. It's right here. Let me set this here. So yeah, it's just all the small little whatever little leftovers right here. As you can see here, I'll get it really close. I know it would take me time to like try to put all these little things out. You know, yeah. What the heck is this? Piece of grass? No. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I'm really happy with this purchase right here of the 1958 Chevy Impala. As you can see it right here. So happy. I can't believe I got this, you know. I do own other 58 Impala model kits that I have in the works. Some, you know, I have this one that's really slammed. I even chopped the roof and stuff that I will be producing in the future. I'm just a big fan of the 58 Impala, you know, buying the AMT kits growing up, and even so, like, it got to a point where I was starting to collect like the different box artworks from them. And this one here is one that I'm like, man, it just looks so clean, you know. And one thing about this too is on the bottom of this box, let's see, maybe I could scoot this over here because I want to just do this. I could show you guys the bottom of the box. There we go. All right, you can look at this. You can see where the tape was attached, where this was sealed at some point back in the day when it was being sold, you know. Let's look at the inside right here. So I do see a number here. It says 5884, and then it says black. Huh. I don't know what that has to do with anything. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this kit right here. I'm just really happy with this score right here. But the body, though, man, it's very beautiful from that era right there. Wow. This is just very, very clean. Some clean stuff. Boom. 58. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for features of other upcoming model kits that I purchased. All right. Peace.